Hi, this is Cal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first voiceover video, so you'll have to bear with me. So I've got a MK7 Fiesta. It's had a previous repair. It's had a door on it. It's had a quarter panel replacement. It's got some rust on the arch, and there's rust on the door. It actually had a door skin on it before. So I'm going to replace the door, and I'll be removing the rust on the wheel arch and removing the rust on the sill. So I've just sped the video up a bit there. At the moment I'm just taking the door off. You have to be careful when you're taking them panels off, the interior panels, not to break any of the clips. And when you remove the door, always make sure you've undone the cable, you've undone the check strap, and always take the top bolt out last. So we've got the door off. Next job, we're going to just give that area a bit of a clean, bit of a wipe down with some panel wipe. Get that nice and clean. I am now masking inside the door at an incredible speed, as you can see. Stop any dust going inside the car, keep the car nice and clean. So there's the rust on the rear wheel arch. I'm going to sand that rust down with a DA. First I'm going to put some anti-vibrational gloves on. Health and safety like you do. Don't forget the safety gags. On that DA I've got a 80 disc. As you can see, I'm dead fast with a sander. I'm just going to use the wire wheel on the edge there to get the rust off the edge. It's the best thing really to get the rust off there. Just using a wire wheel and a drill. A bit of rust there on the sill, that's where they've joined the quarter panel on. They've put a new panel on there and welded it onto the sill, and so over time it's rusted through on the weld. So I'm just going to sand that out and do something with that there. Put a bit of rust treatment on it and then refill it and paint over just to tidy it up. Knock the rust off that lower sill as well while I'm on, just along that bottom that you can see there. Took some of it back already. So this is what I'm going to put on the rust. I'm going to treat it with this, some Loctite rust remedy. There's a lot of other stuff out there, but I think this is pretty much the best. This is what I like to use, so this is what I'll be putting on it. So I'll put a couple of coats of this stuff on, and I'll leave 15 minutes between each coat, and when it's completely gone off, completely dry, I'll lightly sand it back with something very fine before I put any primer or filler over it. So I'll probably use something like a 400 disc or a Scotch-Brite even, just to key that off, ready for any primer or filler to go on the top of it, just so it's got a nice key. So you'll know when this stuff's gone off because it'll go like a dark purple colour. So now that's done, be keyed off, time to put some filler on. This is some stuff I use, ProWorx. It's a fine light filler, perfect for this job. It's good stuff. So you'll see the technique I use to get the filler on. I get it all on first, going around the arch, and then I'll sort of go over it to like finish it off. I'll drag it all one way, so it's all nice and level. I'll make sure it's curved round, like into the inside of the arch. Fairly cold at the moment, being mid-November, so I'm just going to use a hot air gun carefully just to try and get that filler to go off a bit quicker. Otherwise we could be waiting a lot of unnecessary time. So now the filler's gone off, I'm just going to use some 120 on a block, nice and flat, knock the filler back, get it all nicely shaped, and then once I've got it there in the 120, I'll tidy up with a 240 and go finer with it, get the deep scratches out ready for the primer. So you have to keep rubbing your hand over it to feel the shape, because you can't see the imperfections, you can't see the shape. So you have to, you're feeling it with your hand, rubbing your hand over to feel how level it is. So it's quite an art doing filler work. It takes a long time to learn how to do it properly. It takes a lot of years practice learning different techniques to get it so it looks perfect when the paint's on the panel. So we're coming towards the end of this video. Like I said, this is the first voiceover I've done, so I was a bit nervous doing it. It's doing something that I've not done before. It's something new, so hopefully I'll get better with time. Hopefully you like my monotone voice. Anyway, the part 2 I've got is got the priming, the prep work, the masking and the paint to this vehicle. If you're interested in having a look at some of the projects I've done over the years, check out my other videos. There's not a lot uploaded at the moment. I will be uploading some more. Thanks for watching. I'll leave you with the rest of the video.